Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick, just a few minute long video kind of introducing myself. So, my name's Kyle Gooden. I am going to be your instructor this semester in Accounting 300. I have been at Missouri State now. This is just my second semester being an instructor at Missouri State. This is the second time I've taught this class. I made some biggish changes from last semester in regards to how we're going to approach this class this semester. So I'm hoping that you guys see the benefits of that and get some value out of this class. I Coming and working at Missouri State University was a natural thing for me. I feel at home. It feels right, and that's simply because I got my undergraduate here in accountancy, and I got my master's degree, my master's of accountancy here at Missouri State as well. I also have a graduate certificate in fraud and forensics. I did that the 12-hour program for fraud and forensics here at Missouri State as well. I would recommend it for you in the future if you're interested at all in fraud and forensics. I can say that you'll see some really cool stuff if you decide to go that direction with your career. I am a CFE, which is a Certified Fraud Examiner. That is through the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Much like the CPA, it's a 4-part exam that you take after getting the appropriate amount of experience, the appropriate amount of education. The experience obviously has to do with fraud, forensics, and auditing. I spent the first part of my career, the better part of my career, at a fairly large health system here in Southwest Missouri, here in Springfield. There's actually a number of hospitals and clinics for this health system spread throughout the country. I worked primarily in revenue and finance. I also did some data management, some data analysis. I did financial statement analysis and variance analysis for them, reserve modeling, all kinds of things that you guys probably aren't familiar yet with, but I'm happy to answer questions about because they are very much viable career fields within accounting. That's one thing I want to do in this course in particular is kind of introduce you guys to other areas of accounting that aren't necessarily the public track, the CPA track, so to speak, so audit or tax or what have you. One of the projects you'll work on is a presentation that, as far as I know right now, the plan is to have you guys present on some of the other certifications that accountants get or are able to get throughout the course of their career. I am married. I have been married for several years now, since 2013, I think. But I've been with my wife since 2009. We got 2 children together, a 6-year-old who just started kindergarten this year, and we have an 8-month-old. He's about to turn 9 months old here in a couple of weeks. So my life is interesting and busy. So believe me, I know firsthand when you guys tell me that you've got a lot going on and you're busy, exactly what that's like. As far as anything that I do for fun, hobbies, I'm a huge Chiefs fan, massive Chiefs fan. I've been watching the Chiefs for 30 years or more now. So I'm excited that we finally got a really solid, good team. That's always great. The first few weeks of this season were pretty miserable, but the last 8 or 9 have been pretty great. I also play a lot of video games, which you guys may find a little strange, but you got to remember the age I am. The NES, the Nintendo Entertainment Systems, were first coming out, so it's something that's just stuck with me throughout my entire life. I still remember getting an NES for Christmas when I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I remember getting a Super Nintendo for Christmas a few years after that, so I've been playing video games my whole life. It's just something I do to kind of reduce some stress. Everybody's got stressors in their lives, and you got to find good ways to deal with them. Video games are one way I deal with them. I also like to do a lot of reading. I read a lot of books. I read nearly every night. Now that I'm not in school anymore, I can read for pleasure instead of having to read for educational purposes all the time. But that's just a little bit about me. So once you guys get access to your Pitch Vantage, I'll have you guys go ahead and upload maybe just a minute or two little video just to get used to using the Pitch Vantage program, and also as a way of introducing yourselves. It'll be a good way for everybody to see each other's faces. I think that'll be a good way for us to engage with each other. But there will be more about that assignment in the Getting Started folder, the Week 1 folder, one of the two. So I look forward to working with you guys this semester.